Get up here and start shooting some space goo. It's your job. Do your job, guns. We don't want no space goo around these parts. Yeehaw. So no. Hey there, strangers. My name's Neos, and welcome back once again to Strategy Sundays. And this is Creeper World Anniversary Edition. That's right. This is the original Creeper World that's been revitalized, remade, rebuilt, or whatever exactly to fit with more modern sensibilities or something like that. I don't know. According to the Steam page, well, one, it actually says, yes, this is, in fact, your grandfather's Creeper World. I'd be really surprised if anyone's grandfather was playing Creeper World, but this is the original one, just a little bit, upped in various ways. As you can see, it is still a weirdly small aspect ratio, and I can't fix that. I was going to try to make it bigger, but, we'll just have to deal with that. But I guess we're just going to play through the story, because I was like, maybe we could play some, just skirmish modes and stuff. Nope. You have to complete the first leg of the story to unlock any other modes. So I guess we're going to jump straight into this and see just where this epic, known as Space Goop Adventures, started. So what do you say we do that? This looks very familiar, so I'm guessing this game's going to be very similar to the other ones, but that's okay, because I'm a fan of some Space Goop Adventures. Loading mission. In the year 13271, humankind has colonized thousands of worlds. They found none their equal as they spread into a fantastic and bountiful empire. At the end of their greatness, they walked amongst the stars as though they were gods. But gods they were not. It fell from the sky without purpose or reason. 50 worlds fell on the first day. 500 billion lives were lost on Antilia. World after world fell as men were routed from existence. Nothing could stop what would come to be called the Creeper. It wanted nothing. It could not be reasoned with because it was space goo. It seemed as though its only purpose was to undo all that man had done. That's a lot of worlds. Apparently, that's a problem. Okay, then. But all was not yet lost, because we have our one true hero coming to save the day. Oh, the planet called Hope, of course. The last survivors of humanity have gathered on a world called Hope. Assembled by the visions of a crazed old man. It's me! The last humankind, blah, blah, blah. A great city has been built to house the 50,000 that survive. Ooh, that's a lot. A lot taken away. It will journey from world to world, never longer than it must. Guided by the path set by the old man, humanity's final journey has begun. Kind of wish I could have clicked to skip through those. But either way, hey, here we go. It's Ops. Commander, follow my instructions precisely. Time is critical. You're the commander, so do what I say, because you haven't been trained yet somehow. Odin City is the center of your console. She is almost ready to launch. Hey, this thing's going into space. Click the collector button in the command bar. There is an arrow showing you the button. All right, collector. Now build the collector where I have indicated. Okay, where, right there. There we go, so now everything is connected. Click the cancel button to exit this mode. I guess it'd be right click. Well, I'll explain some of this in a minute. We're just going to read through this thing. Collectors produce energy. Each collector produces energy proportional to the green area around it. Always try to position collectors when they go blah, blah, blah. Cool. Structures must be connected to Odin City to be operational. The collector you just built is not only produces energy, but it connects everything together, as we know from previous games, or actually later games. There is also some unfinished collectors to the east of Odin City. Since they are now connected to the city, they can be finished, blah, blah, blah. We just have to connect things. Reports indicate that we have only minutes before the first wave of Creeper arrives. We must act fast. Build a relay where I have indicated. Relay time. So that's basically, I'll go ahead and just say this. For some of you who somehow haven't seen any of my previous videos on Creeper World or have never played this, this is a real-time strategy / tower defense or resource management sort of game, which we will be attacked by sentient space goo. Actually, I don't know if it's sentient, but it just constantly flows out. Think like zombies. It's an unstoppable force that cannot be reasoned with, as the intro said. And we are supposed to gather resources, and we have to have our power lines to be able to make everything work. And then, we have to be able to get our guns and stuff to hold back the creepers so that we can build up enough power to get off the planet. There's one additional blaster to the northeast of Odin City. Click it now. I guess I have to undo that. Relays create a long-range connection, but only with other relays. They can be useful for spanning values. So these right here, one, they connect to each other, and they'll provide power to your weapons and items and stuff. And these over here, the relays, are just relays. So they don't gather any energy while they're doing stuff, but they may be faster or more efficient. I'm not entirely sure. Let's wait for the blaster to charge. All right, cool. Hey, blaster. Now click where I have indicated to move the blaster. A key position would be here. Okay, cool. So, hey, there's the creeper. It's coming in from these little gooey starfish. But oh, it's adorable. The creeper has arrived. This is it, Commander. Our blaster should hold off the creeper just long enough for us to open the rift and get Odin City out of danger. We need to power 3 rift totems up there in order to activate the rift. These 3 rift totems are in the upper right-hand corner of the map. Click Odin City to flyer to the location. I'll indicate once there, Odin City will supply rift packets to the totems. Once all 3 totems have charged, the totems will activate the rift. This is kind of adorable how simple it is, but this is an older game. I think it said this specific version was from 2016, 2018, whatever, the anniversary edition. I don't know when the original game came out, to be honest. Oh no, all of our guns are being overwhelmed by the just massive amounts of space goo. This is a very quick opening level. So this is all going to get wrecked over here. I'm not allowed to build anymore. It's just going to do this, and we're going to get out of here. And then I guess in the next level, we'll just jump straight into playing it proper. A rift active. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, look at it. See you later, Space Goo. Suck it. Have fun with my guns. Rift active. Achievement awarded. I got an achievement for that. Okay, cool. An actual achievement as well. All right. Hey, look, here's all of our energy collected, and here's the energy used, creeper killed, all that fun stuff. I do not want to submit my score for the tutorial level. Thank you. On to Taurus. Oh, wow, okay, that's a lot. Rift complete! We have rifted to the next world. Now that our journey has begun, our goal is to leave each world as quickly as possible. But I'm assuming the creeper's following you, but you go to every world and just leave. It seems weird. It's like, where are you going? On each world we visit, the creeper will be hunting us. It has destroyed thousands of worlds and won't hesitate to destroy the few of us that remain. Commander, I have some bad news. There's creeper right here. Our first rift attempt has erased our databanks. We've lost valuable nano schematics, which is probably what we used to build stuff. As we visit new worlds, we will have to collect whatever technology we find to rebuild our databanks. Scanners indicate there is some small good news to report. There is some small good news. That's weird. There is a nano schematic. I guess it's small. It's nano schematic for building relays at the bottom of your console. Okay, like my PlayStation. We need to collect this tech, and then activate the rift totems. I recommend building 1 or 2 blasters and then using them to push back the creeper. I like how I said creeper like that every time. Just head this way from the south. Will be right down here. Move your blasters forward slowly, a small jump at a time. Each time you jump, build collectors behind the blasters to give them blah blah. Just teach you how to do all that stuff. So we'll collect the stuff. Now get busy, Commander. Our lives depend on you. All right, so to get some collectors built, can I actually build it across here? How do I get? Oh yeah, there we go. So we want to make sure that we get some resources. So in order to do that, we will do this, because all the little area that's around these, all stuff that's in green, these collect resources from something. I don't know if they're just absorbing the latent key of the energy or the area or whatever. Like I said, key, so it's Dragon Ball related. Because I'm a huge weeb. All right. Let those do their thing. Once those are built, we'll be able to build some blasters. I guess I'll build them up here first. So, it's only a couple, and they're coming from the south, so I guess we'll do that. Hopefully, I have not built way too many things at the same time. Does this game have the ability to speed up time? No, the other ones did. Oh, well, we'll get there eventually. We are gathering energy faster as these are built, so it'll probably... All right, yeah, now we just do that. Interesting. Yeah, the later games let you go up to, I think, quad speed, which is great for this sort of thing. But as you can see, like I said, sort of pseudo tower defense, because we're gathering and building up resources like you would in any sort of real-time strategy game, or even regular strategy games, other kinds, more tactical type. But this one, we're basically building turrets, but we can move them around, or I guess towers for tower defense. But we'll have missile launchers or things that lob in there. We'll have shields and all sorts of stuff. I assume, because I don't know for sure, since this is a this is the original. This is the progenitor of the space Goop adventure genre. I'll say it's a genre. You know, this might be its own genre, the Goop adventure genre, because I've never actually seen a game that does this tower defense slash real-time strategy resource management thing like this does. I think it's pretty neat. Either way, so these right here are now powered. They're going to start getting ammo. Those little red things I believe are going to be ammo. Hey, there you go. Good going. Can't zoom in or out. So weird. Like I said, this is adorable because it's so simple. It looks like it's made in Flash or something. Just with the designs, this is like pew, pew, and that's it. All right, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and, we can't build any relays for some reason. Maybe that's what these are going to be. We'll use these as relays to get close enough to gather whatever this thing is. Then we have to get that one. Oh, it's a rift totem. Power all of these on the map to activate the rift. Made of fractal alloy. Totems are immune to creeper. Why don't we make our houses out of that? Why don't we make everything out of the black box? Anyway, so we'll just, yeah, we're just going to slap down some more collectors just everywhere because it gives us money, basically. We need some space Goop money, anti-Goop money. And also, as you can see, this kind of works like a, oh, I forget what those 3D maps are called, those terrain maps, where this is lower than it is up here. You can see this little edge right here. So the Goop hits here, and it's a certain height, which I think you can actually see down here. Yeah, the elevation shows you how high the ground is, shows you how high the creep is in the ground. Well, I guess it doesn't. I guess the later ones do. But so you have to, it lets you know that, like, you can't get up this wall because the creep's not high enough. So let's go ahead and build a blaster down here to keep this at bay. And then this is doing its thing here. Let's go ahead and just move you over. That should be fine because it can't get up there anyway. Actually, can't get up there anyway. What am I doing? Just put these down here. It's a lot cheaper than whenever these are built, I'll move them. There we go. Yeah, do your thing. There we go. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and just build collectors closer to get like these other things. So, going this way. Ooh, the music's picked up. There's a guitar riff in there for some reason. Oh yeah, it's that heavy metal creep. You gotta love that. It's very, very scary and cool and stuff. Gotta wait for that to be built, because this, you can see like the lines where these are connected. But this will be connected to nothing, because that's not built yet. I want to make sure it actually gets energy. And we can... These things should, at least if they're like the old ones, they'll have some of the... Ooh. Relay tech now available. Ooh, so we can now build our relays, I guess because we got this one. Cool. Each of those halves it has a different bit of tech in it, apparently. We'll put this here and this here. Ah, the relays can reach farther. I forgot. That's how that works. Okay, cool. We're going to get that one down there. So this will be... First few levels of this are going to be pretty easy, as this is a tutorial for the first game in the series. I just kind of wish I could fast forward a little bit. But hey, that means we're getting through multiple missions in this one video. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. Because hey, obviously I love Creeper World, like the Space Goop Adventure saga, because I've played a lot of this channel. People seem to like it. At least they did in the past. So if you want to see more, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But either way, we are going to just finish building up the last few relays that we need. It'd be great if it would go a little bit quicker, though. But we don't even have to worry about the stuff down here. I guess if you're really slow, this might be a problem. But just for the fun of it, let's just slap you guys over there. There you go. Just shoot that stuff. Just because you can. And these two will just hold all the creep at bay. I do like how it's showing which way it's going. I don't think the other ones did that. Oh no, what was that sound? Was something powering up or powering down? Where's our energy? Now, energy's fine. We're at 48, so it's not going down. Depletion's 1, gains 48. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of creep. I kind of wish this would show how much creep it is. It used to. The newer ones do that. Oh, man, they made innovations in the future games. Why didn't the old ones have the same innovations? I mean, this did say it had I think it just updated the graphics, I think is what it said. Which is, again, adorable, because look at this. It looks like something off of Newgrounds. Which is not a bad thing. It just has a very specific kind of simplistic look that I associate with that sort of stuff. Anyway, this one's about to be done. That one's about to be done. And... time for the rift! Oh, and it's got powered up. Hold on. I gotta get, like, energy, gun. Oh, green. Hey, there we go. Yo, green energy into there. And then we'll be able to port our way out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, rift has been completed. Let's get the frig out of here. That's interesting. I still love how that looks. It's so basic and simple, but it's amusing. Oh no, we're getting no more energy or our guns are gonna explode. Gun-chan, go hide. I don't want you to die. You've done such good work. Bye. It's interesting. The later ones, you actually decide when you would leave. Hey, another achievement has been awarded. This one, it just happens. So what is the red? Creeper kill. We just suddenly killed everything right at the end there. All right, cool. There's so much fanfare to the end of those. Just like, I guess you're done. On to Filch or Finch or whatever it was. The old man gave us the coordinates for each of these worlds. How does he know? The gods only know where he got them. I guess there's the answer. But he is the only reason we've survived long enough to build Odin's city in the first place. So we owe him the benefit of the doubt. Plus, what other choice do we have anyway? Commander, there's a nano schematic for energy storage on this world. Build out a base and collect this as the first order of business. Energy storage will allow you to construct storage pods that will buffer the energy our collectors produce. This can be useful when you need to build or arm lots of things at the same time. Also, Commander, be mindful of your energy consumption at all times. Watch the red starvation starvation indicator at the lower right. It's called deficit of your command bar. If this is very large, you are building too many things or powering too many things at once. Either fall back or build more energy collectors. Okie dokie. So collectors are going to be the start of our mission. That's always what you should start with, because if you don't, that's dumb. Also, that somehow didn't connect. Forget these don't, like these, there's a reason for relays. These don't go very far. All right, so I don't know what this thing is, but it's probably useful. All right, so let's get just a bunch of energy collectors going on here. Just so and so. Gonna take a second for it to build up all that stuff. You know, maybe one of the reasons I like this is, like I've mentioned before, with most strategy games, I tend to fall under the turtle category, which is I just build a base and get all my resources in line before I bother attacking anybody, which makes me, like, really... It's kind of a slow start to a game, and it makes me prone to being just, like, Zerg rushed. But this game is built around that. It's just like, nope, build your resources, everything's slowly coming this way, just build it up quickly, and then be ready. Which is, works for me. Alright, so it's doing all that stuff. We'll go ahead and get a couple of guns ready here. All the stuff, thankfully, again, this is the beginning of the game. So all the stuff is, you know, down in that hole. So it has to come on through here, make up a little, like, lake or sea or whatever this would be before it can come up here. And we can just build up all of our stuff and then shoot down in there. Later on, I assume, based on the later games, well, these are going to start, like, flinging stuff into our area, or there's going to be all sorts of, like, variant kinds of goop and all, like, you know, stuff. And then we'll have to actually go over there and destroy the space goo producers, or whatever they are. I think they were just rifts. They're just, like, it's just goo spilling forth through, like, wormholes, basically. You have to blast the rift shut. At least that's how it was in the other games. It might do the same thing in this one. I don't know. Because, again, I haven't played this specific version. I could have said that this doesn't have the same, like, characters as, I miss doing the Prospector. What was it? Did they do Prospector? I think I named him Prospector. Because there's just a whole bunch of different AI. That was in 4, though. I gotta get back to 4. If you guys want to see some more of Creeper 4, let me know. For that. But for now, if you could just build faster, that would be fantastic. Energy storage tech is now available. There we go. So now, since our energy is... I mean, we're building so many things, it doesn't really matter too much. But we can actually build little energy storage things, which seems like a good thing for any, like, strategy game ever in which resources are a factor. So just build up a bunch of those, just in case. Hey, and our guns are slowly kind of maybe getting a little bit of ammo. Alright, so now that's going, so we'll get enough resources at some point. All these blasters will be built. But until then, we could just kind of cheat with these relays and just sneak around the sides, like so. Because why not? I'm sure that the creep's going to probably get to them and exploderize them before I have a chance to really do anything properly. But for now, we'll just go ahead and do that. And once the guns are built, we'll just slowly jump in there. And these are probably going to blow these up before they get there, but we'll find out. It would be nice if I could prioritize which of these things is built first, you know, just so we can, you know, make a path straight through there. But I guess the answer to that would be build them that way. So just build stuff you need and then build the rest. But I just kind of filled up everything because that's what I do. I over multitask or under multitask. I don't know. I do a very simple, just sweep across the board to get all this done, and then so I don't have to worry about it later. That's how my brain decides to work. But it's got all the collectors now completed, so we just have nothing but relays. So hopefully those are a little bit cheaper. Nope, those are still taking a while to build. But thankfully, the creeper is not quite as fast as I was expecting it to be. But we can start moving our little dudes down here. I need to be able to get stuff on this side, so let's see. That should be able to do that. Let's go ahead and put you, like, there. That should be able to hold it back from that. And this one over here is going to be right there. So as soon as these relays are actually built close enough for it to matter, we'll be able to start blasting all of that horrible, disgusting space goo. Because that's the thing you want to do. All right, so let's get... see, he's doing his job there. He's just not going to have any more energy. And also, how did that... Wait, how'd that one get built? Was it relaying through the gun? Can you do that? I don't know. Relay through the gun? Hello? I'm not sure how those got built to begin with, but maybe. All right, well, once that's done, I guess he's now out of energy. So yeah, the little red at the top shows how much gunnitude they have. So once he gets through that... so you can move them down, and they'll still actually be able to do something for a short while before they actually run out and need to get more ammo, which is kind of neat. And it's quite useful. Let's put you there. Put down another relay, just to make sure. And so you're good. Yeah, it's holding all that back, so we'll actually be done momentarily. Just got to get you a little bit closer, and then you to there. As long as you can hold that back, we're good to go. All right, so just power up all of our... Out. Okay, well, maybe you need gun a little bit closer than that, I suppose. We'll put you here, because this should be done. You have guns long enough to survive, I hope. There you go. Yeah, gun away, or laser, or whatever that is exactly. And slap down a relay again, and there we go. So this one's now fully charged. This is building, and that'll be fully charged, and so that. And then we can move on to level 4, and just, you know, slowly take back this universe from the space goo. And by that I mean, actually, we're just running away. I don't remember if this stuff slowly degrades. I think the goo touches it, and it just, like, eats away at these walls like some sort of acidic something. Maybe the space goo is acidic. I don't know, it's destroying my buildings anyway. But either way, it's time to port our way out of here. Later, loser. / goo loser. Something, I don't know. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Enjoy the guns. Oh no, everything powered down. Maybe don't enjoy the guns, because they're gonna die. Hey, Fitch has been completed. I like that. I don't know, I've always liked these little graphs. It's so lame to like graphs. Like graphs in, like, strategy games show you hated. Holy crap, just assault me with that. Alright. Excellent job on the last world, Commander. You've outperformed any of our simulators' predictions. We expected you all to die within seconds. You seem to have a natural talent for command. It's almost like you've played 3 of these games before. We might just have a chance with you at the helm. Scanners show a high-priority target in the lower right of the map. That's how you read maps, lower right, not south, the right. The lower. There is a nano-schematic for a major weapon system. Ooh. The Orions on board say their military has been working on an anti-creeper mortar system. This weapon can be fired over walls and at higher terrain elevations. As you may have noticed, blasters require a line of sight. By the way, they require a line of sight to their targets, so they can can't fire at elevations higher than themselves or through walls. But with this mortar tech, we can overcome this limitation. The Orions indicate that the mortar is mostly useful against deep pools of creeper because it's explosion. The shells it fires will destroy any depth of creeper down to the terrain. Ooh, very useful. In fact, the mortar always auto-targets the thickest creeper in range. Our military analysts recommend that blasters be used against the thin creeper that spreads everywhere, and that mortar should be positioned to fire at the deep pools of creeper. Commander, if you find that a mortar is drawing too much energy and is only firing at thin creeper, you can select the mortar and click deactivate, the deactivate button, in the lower left of the command bar. This will turn the mortar off until you need it again. I'm really glad they're telling me this, like, right as we're under assault. Like, hey, by the way, did you know you could turn this stuff off, you know, if you ever need to? Like, why didn't you tell me that earlier, like, when we were running out of resources? I don't know. I assumed you knew what you were doing. You're the commander, after all. But here, let me give you a tutorial. I'm doing relays. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, hold on, start that over. Yada, yada, yada. I meant collector, sorry. We need collectors. Somebody was just, like, screaming for, like, 10 seconds. They're like, what? Why are you just doing nothing but relays? You fool! Well, I am the commander after all, so you just have to accept my insane, terrible orders. It's like, I guess he might know what he's doing. Maybe? Just have to hope. And, you know, you're wrong. But hope. Alright. So, if we can get... So this has to climb up stuff anyway, so we should be able to get up here. Let's put down some relays along this and put down some normal guns. So, because it can do line of sight or to shoot at lower things with the regular blaster, so it'll keep them from getting up here. And then we'll be able to actually put down those mortars to shoot down into the goo, which would be useful. If we could just build faster, just be like, there, and there, we'd be done. It'd just be so easy. But no, I gotta do this all strategically. Why didn't we just land right there and just like build out real quick? Build a wall really fast. Mortar tech is now available. Awesome. So this is our mortar tech. It's got a much bigger range than just the blasters do, as you can see. But the fact that you can like lob over and just like destroy deep pits, which this seems to be like a tutorial or something, because this stuff is all straight down into pits. It seems like I don't know how you tell which one's down and which one's up. I guess the shadow, like the sun's on the left, so shadow means it went down, and then the non-shadow went up, or something like that. Not entirely sure. But yeah, there's deep pits of goo, which we gotta lob some mortars into. We'll have to get like the mortars here. But first we'll get some little dudes right there, so we can do that. But first off, I guess we'll build these collectors and everything, and continue from there. I've also noticed, I probably should have done this from previous games, but whenever these are all have a single line of connection, it'll just send things, so it builds the one thing, and it just sends whatever it's connected to. So if you make this more spiderweb connection like this, then it'll just start spreading out the resources to build everything at once, which is much faster. If it has just a single line, it only sends stuff until this one's done. So like earlier, it was building this one. It just sent one giant line of packets until that was done. This one stopped sending anything. And when that got completed, then it started sending out more. So this way, it's connected to everything, so it just keeps constantly sending it out until things are completed, which is useful. And our first gun is built. Cool. All right, so I just want to make sure we were able to actually, shoot back whenever we get attacked momentarily. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more collectors up in here, because we need, resources. That's kind of the name of the game in games like this. Actually, I think the name of the game may be Creeper World. It's one of those. Space Goop Adventures. They should have a DLC, or like a spin-off called Space Goop Adventures, just to make me happy. That would be great. All right, so that's all built. So now let's get some mortars. Thankfully, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Just build all the mortars we want, and you can actually just move them. Because just like with the other guns, they can just be replaced later. We'll use up way too much resource because we are at the beginning of the game, and we don't have to worry about being overwhelmed super fast. So we'll get all this, we'll move in there, destroy all this disgusting space goo, and then we'll be able to just work with that. So let's get a couple of these little collectors in here. We'll see. But if this one gets destroyed, well, no, we're running out of time. Actually, they still have to climb all the way up here. So the terrain down here is at like, oh, it does show the elevation of the space goo if it's deep enough. You can see the little blue down here at the bottom. Doesn't show how high the elevation of those things is, but this is like 2 high and then 1 high of space goo. But up here, this is all the way up to what, 5? 1, 2, 3, yep. So they've got a ways to go to be able to actually fill this whole area up of goo before it comes up here. All right. So let's go ahead and build up some of my guns. I know I have spread my resources very thin, but, build faster, please. That'd be great. Oh, no! The space goo's finally gotten close enough to actually shoot at. That's probably notable. I mean, it's still in that hole, so it doesn't really matter. But, hey, they're actually having to send out ammo. Wherever these red things are, it's just laser gun ammo. We're sending out batteries, shipping out tons and tons of AA's that they got from the local space gas station so that they can just go through and destroy everything. Maybe. that may not be the cannon. It might be the cannon. Who knows? I mean, I have a laser cannon, so I've already got a I'm sorry. Anyway, let's build some mortars. I say that. We actually probably could just move our laser guns closer in here, and they could just start, because as long as it's connected, we just start firing down into the hole, which would probably be a good idea. So let's just do that, because they're not getting up here anyway. Just get close enough to actually wreck some stuff. Hey, wait, something explode? Something exploded. I'm not sure if it was, oh, our dudes are hey, there they go. Our mortars are doing their thing. Wow, that's clearing it out really fast. Almost like that's the entire purpose of them, but it still surprised me. All right, so now our mortars are good. Let's move them into position to start just, wreaking havoc and just blowing up everything. That'd be great. Gotta get this relay done, otherwise these are gonna kind of just land in the goo and die. Move. Maybe not playing out the best. All right, so we've got plenty of ammo going down there. Just gotta wait for some relays to be able to get things closer. There's like one's over here, total points being there. You can be good. It'll move you as well. You're connected to a relay. Nice. It's gonna put you like there. Just blast all that stuff back. But that does so much damage. I love it. All right, so we're going good there. I guess honestly we probably don't even necessarily need to get that close. Just slap down a relay right there, and then slap down a relay right here. That takes care of that. I may have overproduced. There's a good chance, and by that I mean I absolutely have. That's fine though. Yeah, you can totally relay through guns, which seems very odd. This is gonna be destroyed because that's not gonna blast that nearly fast enough. Gun, if you wouldn't mind, come over here and helping me. I wonder if landing straight in there will just instantly kill it, or if it can land and shoot some stuff first. We'll see, because I honestly don't know. And here we go. Is he gonna explode immediately? He is not. Cool. All right, so hold that off just long enough to build us some resources, which it's not gonna do, but luckily the space goo is very slow. I mean, that's genuinely a good thing. Build faster. Build faster. More gun. Need ammo. It hasn't even sent the ammo yet because this wasn't built. So one of these ammos is your ammo. Oh, good. The mortar did its job. That's great. All right, so we just have to get some guns going this way, and that will take care of all that. So I don't even need to worry about you, really, because they're already kind of covering all this stuff. Let's just send more guns down here. Just relocate them. I'm going to leave you there because I need to keep that at bay. All of these seem unnecessary. I've made so many mortars, I didn't realize how... This is the beginning of the game. I'm not used to it being this simple. Because I've played later much more difficult stuff. But moving that way, just clear all this out, and once we can get to, like, building here, we'll be good to go. But the mortars are good for, like, cleared all this stuff, and the regular gunnular, gunny-2 guys are good for that stuff. Alright, so you're holding that back, you're holding that back. In fact, this one's not necessary, because this is up high. So let's just send you over here, too. Get everyone down here and just clear this out more quickly. Almost there. Almost there. Like, right here. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Just shoot a little bit. Okay, I actually need to move you forward. That's the problem. They're too far back. We've pushed too hard, and we're murdering them too well. Relay. Relay. There. Build the relay. Keep it alive. Hey, there we go. I think we did it. Let's move you a little bit closer. Come on, relay. Keep it alive. Keep the relay alive. We're almost there. And I don't really know how these relays work. Is, like, are they laying cable? Is the cable in the goo and somehow also immune? I don't know. I have many questions. I get no answers. All right. I think we've done it. It's time to complete level 4. Susan, charges this thing up. Here you go. Come on. You can do it. And, okay, relay is built. And now we have to wait for, like, all this green slowly come along this mile-long track. I mean, this is a whole city. This is Odin City. So these may be, like, the size of, I don't know, neighborhoods or something. There's a lot of distance to cover here. And there we go. It is built. Now float your butt over there. Can I make you, like, go other places? Like, don't go there. What are you doing? Come back, you fools. Oh, why? It's like, oh no, we're being sucked into the wormhole. Oh no, the wormhole of victory and safety or something. I don't know. Anyways, onward we go to safety. Boom. And there we go. Achievement awarded. Orion, yay! Alright, let's move on to Cetus. Loading mission. What's on Cetus? Commander, there is information I have been withholding since we left Hope. Why would you do that to your commander? Who are you, actually? When our databanks were lost, we lost coordinates for most of the worlds the old man left us. Is he dead now? We can go anywhere, yet we have no knowledge of where to go. All worlds are lost and covered in creeper, but the path given to us by the old man must have had some reason and meaning. But now we may never know. I know I should not have withheld this information. Yes, you shouldn't have. But I didn't know how to tell you. But telling you. And, Commander, this world is the last world we have coordinates for. Even if you activate the rift totems, I don't know what coordinates to enter. At best, I will be able to pick a random world. Commander, there appears to be some sort of artifact in the middle of the map. We aren't sure. Scanners can't detect what it is. It is probably nothing. But you might want to check it out. But, by the way, there's some weird magical mystical artifact about, I don't know what it is, but it could be anything. I feel like we could actually probably pause this and still, but yeah, you can do that in the other games. So we can plan all this stuff out before anything happens. We're so early on, this isn't going to get here before we get a chance to build everything, so it's fine. Unfortunately, this map, we seem to be located in a hole. Which, holy crap, no. So which you might suspect is a bad thing. Actually, let's see, I don't want that one. Well, it's already building that one. I want to get this across here. I guess let's do a relay instead. Try not to have to do a relay. Would you go across? Can it? It's refusing to go across this little tiny gap. There you go. I guess we'll do that. Could you just build? There you go. Yeah, but because we're here, the creeper is coming downhill. Ooh, what is that? Looks like, oh, it's like a little bladey thing. It's something a predator would have. But we're gonna come. It's gonna come down this way. So we have to work quickly to keep it at bay, which means I should probably honestly just build a bunch of relays this way. Build some relays so I can build some guns. All right, relay, relay, relay. There we go. And actually, if you just do this, you're on this side already. And then it's time for a gun as soon as that's done. I doubt it'll actually be able to get to these guns in time, but I'm going to try. Actually, why am I even doing that? You can build them over here and then just move them. They all fly. They're all flying guns. Build some mortars as well while we've got the chance. There you go. Just build all the guns. Just do it quickly. And like I said before, these are going just like one at a time to hit here, and then it just goes along the slow path. But once it's more woven, they'll go all over the place. But we're just going to wait till we have more energy to be able to build these quicker. Oh, and as you can see at the top left, it is slowly eating through this wall. It changes to a darker color and then just slowly goes away. So it is totally what I was thinking it is, unless it's just covering it in creeper. I think it's eating through the wall, because that's how it was in the past. But if you could build me some stuff faster, that would be super neat, because it's gonna kill us. It's super duper kill us if you don't. Hey, there we go, starting to get a little bit faster. The more of these resource gatherers, the collectors we have, the faster we get resources to actually build stuff. As you can see, it is totally eating through those walls, so I was right about that. I'm trying to hold back from building more collectors until I can start building some of these guns, because we probably need those pretty quickly. But I'm tempted to just like slap down a bunch of those. Maybe I should, you know what, let's do that. I'm going to build a bunch of collectors just not attached to the grid yet. So once the stuff is where I want it, we'll just like connect it onto the grid, we'll snap everything together, and then we can hopefully build them quickly to get more resources, more quickly, which would be great. But I need you to do this other stuff first, please. Oh no, it's gone over the wall. Oh no, it's getting here. Look how much faster it goes once it breaks through. Oh well, so I guess these are all destroyed. I'm glad I didn't actually technically waste any resources. We just planned to put some down. Okay, so this is not going to happen, but it's going to have some guns here. Maybe we can move our gun a little bit closer to actually hold that part at bay, and then I guess we'll just have to build from there. Well, that stuff's getting destroyed. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Please worry about it. All right, this might be, if we can like build some stuff right here at this edge, we might be able to do something. Maybe put some blasters here once that's done. So you go to like, where can I fit you? There. And we'll put one. This one's going to go there once it's done. So we have a little bit of resource. We have some of that. We have some mortars. Mortars will be useful for this. There we go. Aha! Good going, past me. You did something competent. Kind of. I mean, the loosest definition of that term, I guess. All right, keep that alive. Do it. Oh, don't let it die. You, go to, like, here. And just keep that alive if you can. It's not. This isn't built, so there's no resources. But we'll try. I do like how it is kind of old-timey but dynamic goo or liquid. So if that stuff was coming over here and they start blasting here, it kind of pulled back to fill in that gap, because it's pooling back towards the empty space. I don't really know how we're blasting it out of existence exactly, because that's not how mass works. But somehow our lasers are just completely destroying it to the point that it vanishes. Oh man, they're gonna have to move this like over here or something. Because this little relay is taking too long. I need to save my gun. Save the gun. Okay, so once that is built, it'll actually have a relay. Let's just move you over there. Oh, this gun's gonna die. Gun's gonna die. Gonna move him. Let me get him repaired. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we'll have to build a new thing here. But this over here seems to be being protected. That's great. We'll build some more blasters up here. Oh, that's actually relaying through that. That was unintentional, but cool. All right. So blasters can like hang out down here and help with all that stuff. And we can actually just build a relay to that one. And the relay's already going to be going to this one as soon as I can build in here. Unfortunately, the space goo is going quite quickly. Can I just hit you? Oh, that would have been cheating. It's probably good they didn't do that, but that would have been great. What happens if I hit all those before hitting that middle thing? Like, this is probably important, I assume. And I'm pretty sure I'm right. Probably gives us a new power, basically, or a new thing we can build, more or less. But let's get some more resources in through here. And then I guess we might as well build them all up here as well. The more resources we have, the better. Everything will build faster when we've got more, and it kind of interweaves everything anyway. So let's just do that. Don't know what this music is, but I like it. It kind of sounds like a 90s action movie. I love me some 80s, but I also love me some 90s. Some good stuff there. Also some bad stuff, but some good stuff too. I'll focus on the good stuff. I like these little channels are going to be going through our base. So it's like, oh, we're surrounded by goo. It's like we live in Venice, but Venice is full of acid. That sounds terrifying. But, I mean, interesting for a weird sci-fi movie, I guess. Anyway, sending out a lot of ammo. Can't imagine why. Maybe it's all the space goo. Okay, so this is, unnervingly close. Is that going up? Yeah, I think that is it. So, the shadowy bits... Uh-oh. Well, that's dead. The shadowy bits are going up, and then the thinner bits are going down. So up here... Wait, no, it's going... To me, it goes up this way. Let's see, it's higher, this is lower. Yeah, why is it not spilling over this way? I guess it's all spilling this way first. But I need a gun up here, because it can apparently just go bloop, and then this is all dead. That would be bad. But hey, we have our first proper... challenging level, I guess you could call it. Like, this is still early game, but this is something that's going to take a little bit more effort to do. It's not just like, quickly build everything over to the edge. So we'll get all this done, we'll actually have some resources. Like, this isn't shooting anything, so we should move him closer to actually do something. Let's see, where... Well, I'm going to go left, but actually, I want to protect all this stuff up here. So let's build this way first. And even if it's firing into here, it still... breaks out a little space, and then this has to fill in there. It'd be better to put it here because it destroys everything to the ground level, apparently, so it's really good against really deep creeper. But we don't have anything to refill it with resources yet, so I don't get too far over there until we have to. But while it's building that, I might as well build some more blasters. Let's like slap some blasters down here. Actually, I have some blasters right here that aren't doing anything. Let's move those closer. Why not? That seems useful. There we go. See, we already cleared out some space here. That's good. It almost got through this wall. That would have been bad. I mean, we could have built through all this, but eventually. But, it's good not to give it the chance to be a pain in the butt. All right. So this is being built. See, look how much that's clearing out. That's absurd. That's so good. Let's just move you over here. You'll eventually get more energy and stuff, but we are making a path. Making our way downtown. Gooping fast. Shooting at Goop? I don't know. We're doing something. Might as well build some collectors here now that we're super unstoppable. Those are about to die. Because he's not up there to shoot at him. It's fine. We'll get there. Hey, there we go. I love the mortars. So good. Oh, we have an extra mortar here. He's not doing anything. Move him over here to do something. So this is all pretty well protected at the moment. I really want to get through this area. Let's move you to like here. That's now got a connection point. So that'll be good. Might as well make a collector like here. Oh, these are a bunch of guns. These guns aren't doing anything. Guns! Get over there. Wreck some stuff. Do your gun job. Which is like, oh, bang, bang. And then make things stop moving. That's a horrible way to think of that. But accurate. All right. Get some guns. Hey, there we go. We got stuff everywhere. We got way too many guns now. That is useful in specific scenarios, and this is one of them. All right, so this one's that. See, you just slowly just push forward. It's like it's a tower defense. Like we're kind of the creep ourselves. Yeah, that's the word I'm trying to say. We're just like machine-based, but it's not like the Grey Goo situation where you have nanobots. It's just we have big guns, move forward, shoot stuff out of the way until we can move forward farther, and that's how we slowly gain control of this area. I really need storage, so I'm using up the stuff so fast. I could build more relays, but unless I need just distance or build it faster or something like that, I prefer to build collectors. They do a similar job, but also give me money in the process. It's like I built a power line to make everything work, but also it sucks money out of the air. It just gives me more. It sounds like a good idea. Let's get some of that. Get some more of that money in there. All right, collectors. Slap some like where they'll actually attach to somebody. That'd be great. There we go. Yay, now we got it. Actually, this will let us grab whatever this is, which we will find out momentarily. Hey. So that's how you do. You just slowly cover the map in this weird interweaving line. It looks like circuitry on a macro scale, because this is a city, remember? It's the last settlement of all of humanity, apparently, which has 50,000 people in it. Which I assume that's probably enough to continue the gene pool without it being all weird. I don't know. I'm not a genealogist. Also, that's not a word. Oh, hey, our scientists have analyzed the artifact. Thank you for stopping my stupidity. The results were at first puzzling. You was like instantly, it's like, we don't know what this is. The artifact should definitely not be on this world. It contains writing used by Cetesians, those things. The C's. The analysis computers have concluded that the artifact encoded the coordinates of 5 known worlds. What is special about these worlds, the artifact doesn't say. The commander says, I thought we were the commander, I don't know. Commander says, pick the first of the coordinates and program them into the totems. Since we don't have any other place to go, we might as well find out what is special about these worlds. Turns out there's black holes, or it's just like the the galaxy dumpster site. Like, yeah, go take all the crap over there. So we'll live in the dump now. One more thing, Commander. The dating computer. Ooh, we have a dating computer. Oh, that's great. Anyway, has determined that the artifact is 11,261 years old. What? Whatever it is, the coordinates were carved into it in the year 2010. Is that when this game originally came out? Maybe. I don't know. Oh man, the year 2010. It's the future! Well, actually, in this, it's the past, and reality is also the past. So, hey. Welcome. Hello from the future past, everybody. I don't know why I'm bothering to do that. Just make it relay. Just relay to here, and then to here, and here, and here, and we're done. These other ones we don't even really need to build, to be honest. So just cancel you. Destroy. Can I make it go away? No. Alright. Well, as soon as it's built all of that, we actually still need that one. I wasn't paying attention because it was covered in all this crap. Then we'll be done. So let's build a relay here. If we can hold it back there, then we'll be good. Might as well move this gun closer. There you go. That's the only reason it's not being held back. We don't have the stuff close enough. Alright. Look at all this stuff that's not being used. Look at this. These guns are just like hanging out in the back. Like, what do we do? We're bored. Well, get up here and start shooting some space goo. It's your job. Do your job, guns. We don't want no space goo around these parts. Yeehaw. So no. Now welcome around here, goo. Get that goo out of here. I don't want this goo. We're anti-goo. Specifically when it's trying to annihilate the human race. I feel like that's a decent stance. It's like, I'm anti-zombie when the zombies are eating all of my friends. Yeah, that seems fair. That's a lot of bullets being sent through this power line. But they'll get there eventually. Also, I am an idiot. Build relay. Well, no, that's wasting more stuff. If I made this more connected, it would do that faster. Now I've wasted a bunch building that. Sorry. We only have to wait for one to be built anyway. So this is now completed. It's all surviving somewhere in this cloud of goo. One more down, and then we'll be good. Now, boop, and then power this up. It's the green ones. Hey, green ones are coming to save the day. Once they get there, we'll be done. Go, 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 go. You can do it. I believe in you, data packets. And these are so much slower than the stuff that comes to my computer. Boom, boom, boom. I like I can see exactly how long it's going to take because there's only so many of those. Hey, and onward we go straight into the space goo. I'm glad that didn't like suck the goo in with you and then you land there and the place is already covered in goo. Why wouldn't you do it over here? Or like, I hope that's up in the air or something. I know this did rise up, but who knows? Ooh, it's got three colors. It's got a green, a black, and a red. Who knows what that means? Ooh, I like how those are moving slightly different from the rest of it because they're like a layer on top of it. Anyway, onward we go to unknown pastures. Achievement awarded. Cetus. That place. Hey, and so we have unlocked the next section of the galaxy. So, like the previous game, you slowly just go around and around until we hit the center of the galaxy, and I believe that's where the end is. I don't know. Yeah, I finished Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal, but I assume this is going to do the same sort of thing as that. But for now, this has been Creeper World 1 Anniversary Edition / Space Goop Adventures, the Origin Collection, or something like that. Unknown Origins, let's go with that. But hey, this has been more Strategy Sundays. I hope you guys have enjoyed some more Space Goop Adventures. If you want to see more of this game or of the later games that I have not finished yet, let me know. I'd appreciate it because I'd be more than happy to jump into this and play some more strategy games because I love them super lots. This game is still fun. It's fun seeing how simple the original one was, but how much of it influenced the later ones because there's a lot of similarities there, very similar things. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.